Welcome back to the Burnout Bobby YouTube channel. In today's video we are doing a product review on the Kemimoto motorcycle license plate bracket Fender Eliminator kit. It's basically a universal tidy tail kit that will work on many different motorcycle models. Today I'm going to be putting it on my 2021 KTM Duke 390. So in the kit you're going to get this Fender Eliminator bracket that has different settings on it where you can change it, and very universal because of that. It's come with 3 Allen wrenches, 4 Allen bolts, and then it also has the LED light that goes over your license plate. It uses just a power and ground, which is going to tap into your factory harness. So currently I already have a Fender Eliminator on my 2021 KTM Duke, so what I'm just going to do is remove that and then go ahead and start placing this piece on. Okay, so as you can see, I have my factory license plate mount off, which used to come out fairly far. I had taken this off, like I said, to make my own Fender Eliminator. I've already broken my own Fender Eliminator, so with that now broken, fortunately I have the Kemimoto one here. So what I'm going to do is put it in the factory location here and then position it how I like it and what's going to fit best for me on this bike. And then I may even try to turn it and then flip the bracket around depending how much clearance I have, because this is a lowered and stretched bike. One thing that I will show you next is when you remove the factory license plate mount, there are, I believe it's 4 bolts that go up into the bottom of the tail of the bike here. What I did to make this easier is, this is threaded in the bottom here. I took 2 M8 by 1.25 bolts, and I think they're by 30 millimeters long, and I ran them down so that I can mount a bracket like this up, and then use 2 M8 nylocks, and you can secure this bracket in place. I'll go ahead and get a closer look for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. So here you can see what I'm talking about. I have the 2 M8 by 1.25 bolts coming down from here. Now what I did is I took the factory plastic, and you can see I just dremeled this part off, and it's going to make it a little bit easier, and it's a little bit cleaner once you put that bracket on there than having this huge void once you remove the factory license plate bracket. Okay, so now the only thing that I fastened was this bottom piece right here, and that's to the actual bike itself. So I know where it's going to be placed. This is where it's going to be. Now it's just about positioning the license plate here. And I think there's plenty of room to push this back, so I'm going to push it back and then probably bring this up some on the Allen head screws like so. So now with using the supplied Allen keys, I'm just loosening this up. I'm going to push this bracket back some. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten this up because right now it's at the furthest back setting that it can be at. So I have that like so. I'm going to bring this up. So this isn't permanent, I'm just testing around with things. But so far, This is pretty rigid. I've only put these hand tight. I haven't used Loctite or anything like that. And this thing's not going anywhere. It's shaking the whole bike. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the plate on here so I can get a fitment and just see how it sits. So I want to just correct myself real quick. The 2 bolts that I put down here were not M8 by 1.25s, they're M6 by 1.0s by, I believe, 30 millimeters long. So these are, again, M6s. I had said M8 in the beginning of the video and I apologize. So I have one of my old plates here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this hardware through that I have. Sometimes your bike will come with the reflective hardware to go right there. I don't have mine anymore, but it'll still work the same. And then essentially what you're gonna do is take your factory indicator here, run the bolt through, and then tighten the nut on. So what you're gonna have to do for that is unplug it from underneath the seat here. So that's why they have the top of the seat off. Unplug it, run the wire through, put the nut on the other side of the wire, and then run the wire back up. So I'll go ahead and get that started. For the KTM Duke, the 390 specifically, I'm pretty sure the other KTMs are gonna be something along the same line. It's the 14 mil open end. Now you can see here, the right blinker is going to be the gray terminal, and you just push down right on this piece right here and it's going to slide right out of the factory clip. Going to slide it through the hole on the Kemimoto bracket. Pull it through like so. Use the factory washers, put those on. Again, put the nut back on. Now what I'm going to do is repeat the same step on the other side and then get right back. And just so you're aware, the left side blinker is the green tab. So remember that for when you are putting everything back. Now for the LED unit here, as you can see, this is going to go to the red clip. So unplug that. Now the black is going to go to the black wire on the LED unit, and the brown will go to the red wire on the LED unit. I've already have these soldered up, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this through. So now that the LED is through, you're going to take the 2 supplied bolts and they're going to feed through the back and screw right into the LED unit. Okay, so as you can see, this LED is very bright, which is awesome because you still want to be seen at night. It's a very simple install, really didn't take much at all. You can see the factory blinkers are on there. You can see the way I have it set up, it sits pretty tight to the actual plastic paneling here. I like that, it's a little bit cleaner look. You can put it down a little bit lower if you'd like. That's the nice part about this unit, is how universal it is. You can really just put it any way that you want. I mean, overall, I'm very happy with this. It's a very simple install. Not much to it. You really can't beat it for the price right now. And when it comes to tie details, you usually don't see them with the LED unit as well. I found a lot of them online. This is the only one that did have the LED unit. Overall, I'm very impressed with it. And I would definitely recommend this if you are looking for a Fender Eliminator or tie detail. This is just on the 2021 KTM Duke 390. but as it says, it's universal, so I'm sure it'll fit on various other models. I'm going to put the link for the description below, so be sure to check that out. It'll be the Amazon link, and this way you can go ahead and get yourself one of these. Clean up the backside of your bike.